Red River rivalry, easy for me to say, Henry, is underway here in Austin. Texas won the last couple of meetings a year ago. The Longhorns come in 5-2 in conference play. Aaliyah Moore driving to the bucket with the first field goal of the night.
Yeah, and keep your eye out after Texas scores. OU likes to get the ball up and down the floor quickly. They have the green light on offense. They play an up-tempo type of game.
Oklahoma lost 3 key starters from a year ago. Taylor Robertson, Maddie Williams, and Ana Yunusa. And one of their star returners, Liz Scott, was declared out for the season just before the year began. There is Skylar Vann dropping it off for Payton Verhulst. One of the transfers on this squad and a turnover forced by Texas. The Longhorns, one of the top teams in the nation in turnover margin, forcing about 22 per contest. There is the star freshman Madison Booker dropping it off for Aaliyah Moore with the close miss. Thinking about the 3, Sahara Williams, talented 5-star recruit, bouncing around and in off the hands of Payton Verhulst, the junior from DeSoto, Kansas.
And Verhulst, a transfer from Louisville. She came mid-season last year to Oklahoma. She's somebody that certainly has the ability to play inside and outside.
Texas is a team that started off on fire on the year, 12-0, but lost their star point guard, the All-American Rory Harmon, for the season nearly a month ago. Somehow that one went in. Oh my goodness. Shea Holly driving to the bucket, the Austin native with the miss.
Great job of rebounding.
Look at that last Oklahoma bucket. The play comes to a halt. Here's the lone returning starter from a year ago, Nevaeh Tot, the 5'3" point guard, drills it from outside. And the Sooners jumping out to the early 8-2 lead.
This is exactly how Oklahoma wants to play. Up-tempo, they shoot the ball quickly in the shot clock in the first 10 seconds. Again, a green light on offense.
Shaylee Gonzalez, the top 3-point shooting threat on the team, driving.
And credited with that basket is Sahara Williams, a really, really nice-looking freshman for Oklahoma.
They've won 5 of their first 6 Big 12 matchups on the season.
It's just taken Oklahoma a while to figure out who they are with the people that have transferred, the players that are not any longer in the system, with their young players like Williams.
Second turnover of the night for Jennie Baranczyk's squad. 3rd year in charge. An impressive 62-22 record in her time leading the Sooners.
Her players love playing that up-tempo style.
Vic Schaefer, the reigning Big 12 Coach of the Year. The Sooners have started off the night hitting 3 of 4 from the field. Texas 1 of 4. There's the freshman Booker, her first bucket of the night. Quickly back the other way, the Sooners trying to attack. That one off the rim. Taylor Jones, the 6'4" senior, altered that shot defensively for Texas.
Booker going one-on-one against Lexy Keys, has a little bit of a size advantage. Texas certainly with a size advantage inside.
Holly, the pull-up jumper. Didn't begin the year in the starting lineup, but has been a mainstay. Terrific 3-point shooter. There's Verhulst with the miss. Lexy Keys, one of the best 3-point shooters in Oklahoma State history, but said it wasn't hard to transfer from one Bedlam school to the other. Said it was an easy decision. On the other end, a turnover by Texas. Tot. There is Lexy Keys. Halfway down and back out. Rebound by Skylar Vann and gets it to fall. Earned 6th Player of the Year honors. Coming off the bench twice, back-to-back years. Overall, Texas leads the all-time series 39-27. Feed down low. Skylar Vann, how about that? Underneath the bucket. Has adapted nicely, going from a backup to a full-time starter this year, leading the team in scoring. Madison Booker in the paint, making it look easy.
She is just so physically strong, and with that 6'1" frame, able to go over the top of the defenders that usually guard her.
Tot, the speedy point guard, back the other way. Left wide open outside the arc and hits another one.
3 for 4, Oklahoma is.
This is a team that loves to run the floor. One of the top teams in the nation in possessions per contest. Aaliyah Moore trying to answer from outside. Not usually her shot. Back the other way. Tot once again rejected by Shea Holly. End-to-end action here at Austin. Shaylee Gonzalez driving to the bucket and gets it to fall. Everybody needs to catch their breath here. Fast-paced start to quarter number one. Booker nearly forces the turnover. Skylar Vann over to Tot. Can she do it again? No, off the side of the iron and out of bounds. Well, it was nearly a month ago that Texas lost All-American Rory Harmon for the season, but Andrea, she's adapted nicely to her coaching role, as you just saw.
And the team has adapted well to not having her on the floor. You can see her accolades out there. She was a huge impact player for Texas, but they are adjusting and have played very well.
In the paint, Taylor Jones. Payton Verhulst drops it off for Aubrey Jones with the miss. The fast-paced Sooners flying down the court. Back the other way, Texas work in the paint. Taylor Jones goes glass.
Yeah, Texas really wants to go to work in the paint. They feel like they have an advantage in there. They have multiple post players that play different styles, but they are big and deep.
From the outside, the Miss Texas outscoring Oklahoma in the paint 14-6. And a chance to take the lead. Booker to her left, to her right. Nice moves. Gets it to fall.
Continue to push tempo because of that bench.
Coming out of the timeout, Texas on an 8-0 run. Keys trying to stop that, unable to.
That was a wide open shot for Lexy Keys, who's certainly capable of knocking that down.
Now Leah Moore starting to look like her old self. Missed nearly all of last year with a torn ACL. And now Texas.
It's just been unbelievable.
Here is Raina Scott off the bench. These two teams, two of the highest scoring benches in the nation. But another miss as Oklahoma has gone cold. 0 for their last 7 from the field. Texas 5 for their last 5. Kick ball. Second on the team in blocks this year.
And she has started at times. She and Jones kind of split that role at the 5 position.
Aaliyah Moore with 2 defenders in her face.
We talk about Aaliyah Moore being back. That's what she does so well. Great footwork around the rim.
Oklahoma, even at this point in the season, still goes 11 deep. Jennie Baranczyk said they're still trying to figure out their exact roles.
And it's a work in progress, especially when you're playing 11 players and you have sophomores that didn't get a lot of playing time last year.
Vic Schaefer has lost 30 games to injuries this year. When you combine Harmon, D. Gaston, Taylor Jones, and Aaliyah Moore.
Oklahoma is younger. Texas is more seasoned, so it's a little bit easier for them to adapt. And again, while Booker is a freshman, but she's surrounded by what Vic likes to call ripe tomatoes.
They're showing up tonight so far. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. An action-packed first quarter. And both of these teams co-Big 12 champs a season ago. Over to Aaliyah Moore. Nice court vision in the quarter for Shea Holly. Texas has won nearly 80% of the games she has started. Quick inbounds. Kirsten Johnson has to hurry. She does. But the miss to end the first quarter. The Longhorns ended the quarter on a 14-2 run.
Yeah, Oklahoma started shooting the ball very, very well. 6 for 10 field goals, and then went cold, 1 for 10. Part of that just shooting poorly. Part of that Texas upping their defense to get Oklahoma out of rhythm.
Amina Muhammad in there now for Texas. The sophomore, Patty Fye, comes up short.
Maybe not the best shot for Texas right now against that zone that OU just went into.
Verhulst down low. Skylar Vann, OU within 4. Here's Muhammad. Amina Muhammad. Well, the jacket came off Vic Schaefer in the first quarter. Not a great sign, as that's usually an indicator of his stress level. On the other end, there is an and 1 by the Sooners. Verhulst completing the 3-point play. Shea Holly had a big impact in the first quarter. That continues here in the second for the senior. Quickly back the other way, Sahara Williams, the 5-star recruit out of Iowa.
And that just is lickety-split, getting down the floor. Just a couple of seconds, a long pass, Sahara Williams has got a terrific pro body for basketball. Just a freshman trying to figure things out still, but that was a terrific look in transition.
Gonzalez lost the handle. 4-on-1 back the other way. Lexy Keys with a pump fake and one. Lexy Keys, a gritty blue-collar player, gets the freshman in the air there and heads to the line. Oklahoma trying to complete back-to-back three-point plays. They're not hitting threes from outside the arc. Sooners right back in this one. Taylor Jones back in the game, feeding the freshman Booker, and she will head to the line. As we said earlier, and Rajon Rondo, the former all-star point guard for the Celtics. Madison Booker, her mom said Madison loved Rondo so much she would dress like him in elementary school, and at times you can see that same court vision on display.
Yeah, Rondo was her first love, I believe, but it's only right as a Texas player to also wear number 35. It's a selective press with her out of the lineup now.
Look at the speedy Nevaeh Tot. Kicks it out to Lexy Keys. She can hit that, and she does. Booker scanning the floor. Gonzalez can bury that. Grazes the iron. Sooners with the board. Oklahoma top 10 in the nation in rebounding. Williams, great pass in the corner to Keys. Racing back the other way. Holly to Booker. Drops it off for Taylor Jones. Ripped out of her hands by Lexy Keys. 3-on-2 back the other way, and Keys resets. Williams to Vann. Out wide. Verhulst. And hits it. Timeout, Texas. Can definitely pass. We saw that from Sahara Williams a few moments ago before the break. Amina Muhammad with a wide open look. Unable to hit it. There's Booker with the board and the bucket. Nevaeh Tot looking for the screen.
Ooh, nice roll.
There's the passing from Culleton.
She's a starter or coming off of the bench, somebody that can facilitate, somebody that can make big shots.
And Vann, the first player for OU in double digits. There comes Madison Booker. Has it knocked away again. Andrea, what are you seeing here out of Texas's offense?
Well, just a little sloppy with ball handling right now, and I think Lexy Keys is getting her hands on the ball.
Great dish to Nevaeh Tot. Kicks it out to Lexy Keys, who hits another one from downtown. Texas offense has gone stagnant here in the second. Holly pull-up jumper and hits that.
When Texas is able to run offense, they're getting good looks, and Shea Holly has been really, really good in this first half. The problem has been the turnovers here in the second quarter.
That ended a 14-2 Oklahoma run. That followed a 14-2 Texas run. Great dish to Vann. Threw it off Jones. Culleton comes up with it, fighting underneath and gets the bucket. The sophomore.
I'll tell you what, Oklahoma came to play.
Out rebounding Texas right now. Long. Struggling with the inbound. Somehow found Muhammad. Down low they go to Taylor Jones, who draws the and one.
Is playing much better here in the last few games, shooting the ball well.
Completes the three-point play.
Texas, 30 of their 36 points are in the paint.
Flying down the court, it's Scott.
Oklahoma is comfortable continuing to push pace for 40 minutes.
The Sooners number 6 in the nation in possessions per game. Muhammad in the paint. Oh, why not? Texas looking for back-to-back. And one's completed. And they do. Scott directing traffic with Holly in front of her. 8 left in the half. Verhulst over to Culleton. Here is Raina Scott. Has to hurry. Off the back of the iron as half number 2 is underway here in Austin.
Yeah, and just watching another game that's taking place right now. Oklahoma State and Cincinnati, who Texas will play next week in a 2-point game. That is a barn burner out there.
Sooners outscored Texas by 12 in the second quarter, and they get the first bucket here in the third, courtesy of Skylar Vann.
Texas tries to extend their defense to disrupt flow and easy passes, and that's what Oklahoma does. They go backdoor with a counter.
Leah Moore, quiet second quarter, had 2 buckets early on in the game, nothing since. Here's Madison Booker with a wild shot, no foul as she went to the floor.
And she lost her shoe as well on the way down.
Lexy Keys, she's been hot from outside, nearly got another one.
When he goes into the locker room or prepares his team for a game, but here you see the foul that happens right there. I'm guessing that he spent a lot of time talking about Hart. That is just too easy of a play. This is something Texas went over in the shoot-around today, how to guard out of bounds plays and not give up easy looks like that, and Texas just not locked in.
2 quick buckets here in the second half by Vann and Verhulst. Double-digit lead for the Sooners, 5 underneath. Back the other way comes Oklahoma. Texas looking out of sorts. Williams rejected by Hattie Fye. Thought she had a clear look.
Fye's a really, really intense player. She is great defensively.
Skylar Vann with a miss.
I'd like to see Madison Booker calm down a little bit out there, get her teammates involved.
Aaliyah Moore spinning around and out. Shea Holly follows with the bucket. Lexy Keys hit 3 3-pointers on the night. And well, here's Williams. What a move by Sahara Williams.
Yeah, Williams, naturally a wing player, able to post up and put a post move on Faye.
In just her second career game with the Sooners, she had a double-double. And it's just a handful of players to do that. Texas answers on the other end. We talked so much pregame about Madison Booker, star freshman for Texas, but Sahara Williams stepping up as well, and she does it again.
Well, Sahara Williams, 5-star recruit, a terrific recruit for Jennie Baranczyk.
5, Booker wide open, passed it up. Mid-range jumper, hits that.
So many Booker's shots come from the mid-range. She's terrific with the 2-pointer.
Quickly back the other way. We have seen that countless times tonight. And Sahara Williams has scored the last 3 field goals for Oklahoma.
Well, this is just matchup situations and communication for Texas defensively. They have got to go back and get back on defense after they get a look at the basket.
Shea Holly.
Right now, every player for Texas should be turned around finding their person, and every player for Texas had their back to the basketball.
Shea Holly leads all scorers on the night with 14. Came in averaging about 7 per game. From the outside, Skylar Vann, 8th 3 of the evening for Oklahoma.
Yeah, Vann physical enough to go low, but that's where she will kill you with that perimeter shot. She'll pull the 5-player out defensively and just has it open.
4 Oklahoma players in double digits now. Booker. Madison Booker now up to 14 herself. Texas down by 9, make it down by 12. Nevaeh Tot. And Oklahoma on fire, 9 threes. Texas, by the way, has yet to hit a 3 tonight. There's one by Holly. She's doing practically all the scoring. Holly.
Come on, royalty in the house there. Dawn Staley, Kim Mulkey, Angel Reese. Look at all the terrific players for those 2 teams. I want to be there. Let's go.
Oklahoma, they've hit 9 threes tonight compared to 1 for Texas. Texas going to the paint, and Taylor Jones is fouled. Jones with the miss. We talked about Oklahoma's 3-point shooting, as Jones goes 1 for 2 at the strike. Nevaeh Tot, 9 points and 6 assists. Driving to the bucket, taking a spill as Verhulst back the other way. Madison Booker, Oklahoma hustling back on defense. Shea Holly, step back 3. Off the iron. The shot clock dips under 10.
Screen on the ball for Tot.
Shot clock at 3. Tot trying to go around. Holly somehow finds Cullenton, who beats the buzzer. Nevaeh Tot now up to 7 assists.
We've heard numerous times her mom, Helen Darling, was a WNBA player and a terrific Big Ten point guard and has a terrific pedigree.
And Nevaeh has that first name because backwards it spells heaven. There you go for your random awkward trivia. Texas within 9 with 3:03 to go in the third. Muhammad 1 for 2. Longhorns have hit 6 of their last 8 from the field.
It's like a clear out for Verhulst, yeah.
What a move by Payton Verhulst. The transfer from Louisville. Shaylee Gonzalez just 1 for 6 from the field. Here's Muhammad. Gonzalez with the shot clock at 5. Stripped to the ball. Back the other way come the Sooners. 4 on 2 for OU. Spinning past Booker and getting it to fall is Aubrey Jones.
We talk about players for Oklahoma with a pedigree. We know that Jones name. Aubrey transferred from Iowa State a couple of years ago.
Muhammad is fouled. Muhammad 2 for 3 tonight from the stripe. Makes that one. Men's basketball matchups on Saturday. Sooners and Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. Sahara Williams, the freshman, 10 points and 6 boards. Meanwhile, driving to the bucket and going glass.
KJ just got that long body. That was a terrific finish for her right there. Sophomores that were freshmen last year for Oklahoma, really growing up, playing some big minutes here.
But a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shea Holly is fouled and won. She's got a new career high with 20 points on the night.
Just to watch right here as Taylor Jones sets the screen. That's where the foul's called. 6.8 points per game. She's kind of a defensive stopper and facilitator out on the floor.
After the foul. And Jones makes 2 of 2. So some big buckets here in the waning moments of the third quarter to make it an 8-point contest. And the crowd now starting to get into it as we approach the fourth quarter at the Moody Center. Down low, Kirsten Johnson. Clock at 3. Gonzalez has to hurry. Heaves one down the court. And we head to the fourth quarter with the visiting Sooners.
With your bench and you have multiple players that can put the ball on the deck like that, that's what makes Oklahoma difficult. Their transition offense, obviously, because they push pace, but when they're in a quarter court, you got to guard the shooters, and you have to be able to guard the person that puts the ball on the deck, like in that situation again.
Sahara Williams, the freshman, drawing the foul. And Caitlin Clark is the face of Iowa. Ashley Jones was the face of Iowa State. I want to build my own legacy.
The key for her was that she's known Jennie Baranczyk since she was a young girl. And it's so important, I think, for somebody like Sahara Williams. Players like to play with that kind of pace as well.
Shaylee Gonzalez driving through the paint. Her shot is not falling from outside. She has to be more aggressive this year. Heading to the line. 4 points on the night.
Again, you got to get in there and grind this out. Tough this out right now if you're Texas.
Look at Nevaeh Tot, swatted away by Shea Holly. What a night for the senior Holly. Trying to keep Texas in it. Booker to her left. Working into the paint and drawing the foul. Texas shooting 72% tonight from the line. Schaefer having a chat on the side. Booker makes both.
Texas doing a better job of getting back defensively. We see Oklahoma now having to be in a quarter-court situation.
Gonzalez going for the steal. Possession arrow, Texas.
Maybe a bit of fatigue right now playing a part for Oklahoma. Again, the pace has slowed down. Making a few critical errors here.
Sooners' largest lead was 13 at one point. It's been cut to 7 with just over 8 to play in regulation. Spinning as Booker comes up short. Gets the rebound. Amina Muhammad misses the putback. Flying in as Booker. Bouncing around and a whistle.
That is the bread and butter for Texas also at the offensive end.
Quick pass to Aaliyah Moore down low. That's her first field goal since the first quarter. Verhulst trying to get past the freshman. Booker spinning towards the bucket. And a foul with 6 to go on the shot clock. As the third foul on Madison Booker. Coming up this weekend, 5 college basketball games followed by Clemson and Duke. 10 hours of college hoops. Following the miss at the free throw line, Oklahoma with a huge offensive rebound. Two of the top rebounding teams in the nation. The shot clock is at 4. Tot has to hurry. Down low to Verhulst. And again, drawing a late foul on Texas. This time with the shot clock at 2.4.
Got that big frame, able to post up or go outside.
3 of 4 from the line. Make it 4 of 5 with some clutch free throws right there. Madison Booker on the wing. Amina Mohammed. Holly driving. Make it a career-high 22 for Shea Holly. The senior has been a part of so many of these rivalry games against Oklahoma. 6.5 to play. Nevaeh Tot has some room and a clear path to the bucket. Nevaeh Tot. Shot clock at 5. Booker too strong off the back of the iron. Big offensive rebound for Gonzalez. Booker behind the back. Pull-up jumper and hits it. Skylar Vann. Trying to get room, trying to shake past Mohammed.
With their freshman point guard, something that Booker hasn't had a problem with up until now. They put the ball on the floor, got it into the rim, or got the ball inside to their bigs.
As Aaliyah Moore roams the paint, here is Booker drawing the foul.
But she sat on the bench quite a bit, just with some turnover issues, and looked a little unsettled.
To 19 points. The reigning Big 12 freshman of the week.
Again, a very spread floor. Look at how much room there is in the paint right there.
Nevaeh Tot lobs it down low for Verhulst. Payton Verhulst is coming up big here in the fourth, Andrea. Shaylee Gonzalez pump fake, drive into the bucket. Floater misses off the glass, flying in for the rebound. Oklahoma comes up with it. Sooners, one of the best rebounding teams in the nation, out-rebounding Texas at this point. Sahara Williams, the freshman, with a huge bucket.
Oklahoma continues to respond at the offensive end.
That quieted down the Texas crowd, who was up on their feet just moments ago. Mohammed comes up short.
Timely play.
Aaliyah Moore before tearing her ACL. Less than 3.5 to go. 8-point game. Verhulst nearly traveled. Misses up close. Texas with the board. Booker weaving her way through the defense.
Normally, every single player suited up for Jennie Baranczyk's team gets in the rotation.
It's now 4 fouls on Sahara Williams.
If they do get to the paint, Texas needs to rotate.
Shot clock at 5. Nevaeh Tot. Shot clock at 1. Tot heaves one up. And Texas with the board. Nearly turned it over. Williams with the pressure. Got to be careful. She's playing with 4. Oklahoma thought Booker stepped out of bounds. Booker working on Williams. And hits it. Madison Booker. Tot down low to Skylar Vann. Madison Booker, 24 points, 1 shy of her career high. Shea Holly's got 22. Gonzalez feeding Aaliyah Moore in the paint to her right. Gets the rebound and the miss and puts it in. Shot clock at 5 for the Sooners. Verhulst fires it up from behind the arc, comes up short. Vann with the board. Texas ball. Skylar Vann with 4. Sahara Williams with 4. And Verhulst as well with 4. Moore makes the first. Texas 22 of 27 from the line as Moore exhales. Halfway down and back out. Gonzalez comes up with the board. Doesn't get it to fall. Mohammed collects underneath. Huge offensive rebounds for Texas with 1:10 to go. The freshman, Booker, working on the veteran Keys. Madison Booker 1-point game. Tot makes her move. Drive into the basket, ran into Aaliyah Moore from the corner. Oh, what a huge three by Lexy Keys. Booker trying to answer, unable to, off Aaliyah Moore. Oklahoma ball. What a sequence.
Get a timeout here. People can catch their breaths. But how about this play? This is something that Keys has been doing all day long, able to get that baseline three to hit, force Oklahoma into a couple of passes.
Nevaeh Tot fouled immediately. Nevaeh Tot, a 70% free throw shooter.
You want to look for either Booker or Aaliyah Moore inside, able to make a quick move and quick look.
Tot goes 1 for 2, 5-point game. Booker with a career-high 26 points. Runs out of room. Amina Muhammad. Aaliyah Moore driving, heaves one up, wild shot, bounces around. Nevaeh Tot, the 5'3" player on the floor, comes up with the biggest rebound of the night. The lone returning starter, 12 points, 10 assists. The shortest player on the floor. Grabbing that board, makes the second. Booker with the inbound. Looking for Aaliyah Moore. Shaylee Gonzalez. 9 seconds left in the game. Booker banks one in.
Well, Verhulst, the best passer on the team.
Finds Nevaeh Tot, and Holly will foul her.
Working on a play similar to what the men ran with that big win against at home last week.
Nevaeh Tot. Huge free throw right here. And makes the second.
That is a huge free throw. 2-possession game.
Booker has to hurry. 4 on the game clock. Madison Booker kicks it out to the corner. Shaylee Gonzalez with the miss. And Oklahoma upsets number 10 Texas.